where two trains have derailed in Uttar Pradesh in the span of 3 days. Just last night, around 7 coaches of a goods train have derailed in the Amroha yard. This lies on the Ghaziabad-Moradabad route. Authorities are still investigating the exact time when the incident took place, but a larger concern is over the rising trend in the number of train derailments in the focus. Now, just a few days back, on the 18th of July, 4 to 5 coaches of the Chandigarh-Dibrugarh Express have derailed near the Gonda district in Uttar Pradesh. Now, this accident also claimed 4 lives and left several injured. The loco pilot said he heard an explosion just before the derailment, yet the police refutes this. Prior to this, another tragic incident took place in the Darjeeling district in West Bengal last month, when the Kanchenjunga Express collided with a goods train. Horrific scenes of train bogies layered one over the other shocked the nation. Even before that, last year, the Balasore tragedy in Odisha claimed the lives of more than 200 people. This brings us to the question, why are we seeing a spate of such incidents despite a marked improvement in the technology? Well, joining us at this moment is our guest, Ramakrishna Railway, who is a railway expert. So thank you for speaking to us and giving us your time on this issue. Well, to begin with, it's very important to see and understand that in such times when the technology has actually advanced to a point where we have the sources to improve the infrastructure, such incidents time and again raise concerns and questions over what has been the cause primarily in the spate of such incidents.
Well, good morning to all of you. And you are right. Despite the technological advancements, these accidents are happening time and again. The accidents may appear to be smaller because when there are no casualties, the incidents don't get the media attention. But however, there is a cost involved for the railways for each derailment. Each derailment will cost heavily for the railways, because they have to separate the tracks, they have to separate the coaches which are derailed, and then services also get disturbed. Both the passenger services and freight services in that particular line will get disturbed. So as a result, there is a heavy loss for the railways every time there is even a small accident like derailment, which does not result in casualty. True, Indian Railway has not started utilizing the technology as effectively as it has been using it from the very beginning, because we have to recollect the fact that when everybody, every other department, every other ministry was, physically functioning, in 1986 itself, Indian Railway has gone for passenger reservation through online. So that is what the advancement that Indian Railway has adopted in the earlier times. But unfortunately, in the recent past, they have not utilized the lot of technologies that are coming up. Like you can put a lot of sensors, and you can put IoT, AI. A lot of things are there, and there is so much data also available with the railways, and so that they can identify what all are the near miss accidents. And then based on that, they can develop a plan for improving the maintenance standards. And moreover, Indian Railway also has to, do a lot of audits, safety audits at very regular intervals, because it is like a daily routine. It cannot be done occasionally. It has to be done on daily routine. And the procurement process also has to improve, because most of the times, say for example, there are a few derailments in the Mumbai suburban systems in the last 2 days. The cause is the tongue rail. The tongue rail is a rail that is allowing a train to cross from one track to another track. So these tongue rails have been found to be defective. So essentially, they need to improve the procurement process. There are around 500 IRSS officers, Indian Railway store service officers, who are responsible for the procurement process. The procurement process has improved a lot at international level, but the Indian Railway also has to adopt such a process, because we need to look at the life cycle cost. We should not look at the cost of the product at the time of purchase. We should see how long it will work, how often they fail. All these factors have to be taken into consideration. We call in statistics that mean time between failure and then average time to rectify the failure. So these are the two factors normally we take into consideration. So the failure should be almost nil for any product. And that is how actually the whole process, even if it is costly, even if the equipment that is to be purchased by is of higher quality is costlier than the other products, the Indian Railway should go for such products with the condition that the mean time between failures should be almost zero, and the time to repair is also should be very, very short. So unless otherwise they improve the procurement process substantially, where they procure only the high-end, high-quality items without bothering about the cost, because the premium products comes at a price. They can't improve the quality of they can't improve the standards of the railway operation. And when they don't improve the standards of the railway operations, certainly there will be a lot of accidents that will happen. Whether it is the procurement of rails, or whether it is procurement of tongue rail, or whether it is signaling equipments, or overhead electrification systems, or rolling stock components, anything for that matter, they need to go for high quality items, and even if it is at a premium price. And there should be a systemic process by which the weightage should be given 80% or 90% weightage should be given to the quality of the product, and 10% weightage should only be given to the financial component. Unless otherwise, Indian Railway goes for such a kind of drastic procurement process, the components that they purchase, the equipments and components that they purchase from the vendors will be of inferior quality, and then they will find it extremely difficult to maintain the system, maintain the infrastructure.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.